Hello everyone, today I'm here to share with you some incredible new features in Premiere Pro and After Effects. I'm going to start by showcasing a brand new import experience that we've been developing as part of the Premiere Pro beta with you, the community. So I've been creating this highlight reel featuring some of the awesome guests that I've had on my various Adobe Live shows. And in this new import experience, you're going to notice that it's all about media first. All of our supported file formats front and center. I've got my connected devices and drives along the left-hand side here. And as I begin selecting my content here, you'll see that it begins building a little timeline down below. Directly from this view, I can place all of this content discreetly into a new bin. I can even build my sequence directly from here. And when I click on Import, it brings me directly into Premiere Pro, so I can just begin editing and telling my story. So, super cool. Now let's talk about captioning. So as I mentioned, this is a collection of different guests that I've featured on my various Adobe Live shows. And if I were to transcribe and caption this manually, this would take an enormous amount of time. Let's instead use speech to text and the incredible power of auto transcription to do this for us. So directly from within the text panel, I'm simply going to click on Create Transcription. When I do that, all I need to do is choose the language that's spoken. I have an option here to even recognize when different speakers are talking. Click Transcribe. It's going to process that in the background and deliver to us a fully editable and time-coded transcript. So if I wanted to verify where my guest JB was saying absolutely true,
absolutely true,
or where my guest Aaron was saying something about design,
they can tell you.
Just like that, I can navigate to those individual words, make those changes, finesse this, and get it perfect so that when I'm ready to create my captions, directly from this panel, I click on Create Captions. Once again, it processes in the background. Check it out.
Hi everyone, Jason Levine here. So I thought it would be cool to...
Yes! Okay, so now I want to customize these. I don't want my captions to look like everyone else's. I want to use my branded captions. Well, you can do this easily with the Essential Graphics panel. So I'm simply going to highlight this caption block here, go into Essential Graphics, where we can do virtually anything to this that we have here in Essential Graphics. I can change the font. I can change the fill color. Maybe we want to move to something like a pale yellow, something like this. I can add a background bounding box. I can add a drop shadow. I can even use customized track styles that I've built in other projects to, again, bring my brand consistency and look to my captions here. And there simply has never been a better way to transcribe and caption your content to give it the greatest access regardless of where people are watching it. Let's talk motion graphics. You can't have a video these days without some kind of motion graphics. So I've been compiling a series of different graphical elements, including things like lower thirds, which you can see here, some of these provided by Adobe stock, a couple of different transitional elements. I even managed to acquire the original Adobe Live intro, which was created by the awesome designers at Oddfellows. Now, of course, I would need to render all of this out and bring it back into my Premiere Pro project. And this is where really we spend an enormous amount of time. This is why I'm so excited to tell you that today we are introducing multi-frame rendering in After Effects. Multi-frame rendering accelerates every part of your production process and in many cases up to 3 times faster than before. With speculative preview, as you can see here, it begins rendering in the background as you continue to work on other parts of the design. If you pay attention to the bottom left here, this is what we call the composition profiler, which graphically displays individual layer render times as well as effects renders within a layer. The redesigned render queue now gives you more graphical information, including showcasing how many frames are rendering simultaneously, and you now even have the option to send notifications directly to your mobile device when the renders are done. So once the renders are done, now it's time to share out for commenting and review. And as some of you already know, we have recently welcomed Frame.io to the Adobe family. With Frame.io, it's incredibly easy to share your content directly from within Premiere to anyone. They can then open that content in a browser. They don't have to have Premiere, and they can start marking it up and making comments, like the ones that my friend Serge made here. Okay, I need to check the lighting there. Here he actually did a little markup and is verifying what type of synth that is. But here's the amazing thing. All of those comments, all of those markups will actually appear directly inside of Premiere Pro as well, allowing me to make those changes, finesse that edit, and share it with the world. And these are just some of the awesome innovations in video. Thank you very much.